everyone, my name is Mary Shafer. I am an art educator at Colonial School District, which is a school district outside of Wilmington, Delaware. I'm originally from Pennsylvania in the Reading area. I went to Kutztown University for my Bachelor of Science in Art Education, certification kindergarten through 12th grade. Some of my hobbies include doodling, of course, and painting and drawing. I just finished my studio up here making a Zentangle wall, which for some people is a little overpowering, but it's just my setting. I also enjoy running. I just completed my third half marathon this past weekend, beating my personal record by 6 minutes. I also am a little bit of a motorhead, thank you to my father. He successfully raised me to love Mustangs just as much as he does. I have a black V6 Mustang sitting in our garage right now. We just got back from the All Ford show in Carlisle, which was this weekend, so of course I enjoy going to car shows and hanging out with my Mustang club of the Berks County area. When I'm not running, going crazy, or driving my Mustang around, my husband and I just got married this past October, and we are spending our free time turning our house into a home. When we're not out and about, we are at home doting on our 2 cats and our 2 ferrets. I am currently pursuing my Master's of Education in Assessment, Curriculum, and Teaching Integrative STEM Education. I'm personally super excited about this because it gives me a little bit of explaining time when people say, well, you're just an art teacher, why do you want to do this kind of stuff? Or what do you mean you're teaching kindergartners art? Why are you so interested in STEM? What are you going to do with this? So I get a little bit of time on my soapbox explaining my personal feelings towards STEM and its transformation to STEAM. And of course I get a few eye rolls and I get a few chuckles thinking, what does that mean? Or, oh, here we go again, I've heard this explanation before. My personal belief goes so much deeper. I always knew I wanted to be a teacher, but I didn't know of what. Art was always in my life. My father's a graphic designer, so it was no joke when I got to high school and took my first real art class and I was like, oh yes, this is my calling. I also thought about being a science teacher. I thought about being an English teacher. So really it's just including all of my interests that I already include in my classroom. I'm a strong believer in pulling all subject matters into art, not just picking up a paintbrush and making something beautiful as it can be, like behind me. There is so much more to it. There's more meaning, there's more technicality, there's more subject-based lessons that I like to include to get kids to think outside the box. Not only teaching them art, I'm not only teaching them other subject matters, but I'm also teaching them life skills, especially in the younger grades, to get them where they want to be, as Hattie put it. As far as getting my master's with the STEM concentration, I already, like I said before, include a lot of different subject matters into just art. To me, it's not about picking up a pencil and drawing something. It's about what you see, it's about what you know, and how much that actually impacts our life all around us. One of the best examples of where I like to go with this STEAM integration is that my 4th grade is completely learning about STEAM. Their entire curriculum that I built is STEAM, and their latest project was an invention project that they had been working on since January. They really enjoyed this project and it really got them to think outside the box, which is wholeheartedly what I believe in, that a lot of these kids need to start thinking above and beyond in that engineering aspect of how they can solve a problem with more than just a pencil and paper, but using their hands and using their knowledge of art and the subject matters that they're learning in school to create something else. So all in all, when I am not out in my Mustang or trying to prove to the guys that my 5-foot little self can do things just as well as they can by running or lifting heavy things, I have an extreme interest in teaching students how to think, how to use what they know and create something more. So I'm very excited to get started. I have been researching STEAM since I was in my undergraduate program and have always latched onto these ideas of thinking outside the box, to put it quite simply. So I'm really excited to get started and see what we create with this class.
Say bye-bye. Bye.